My name is Ben Clark, and this is responding to a design exercise. My partner for the discovery skill was Mary. The observation took place on a bus drive. It was a pickup by the USC bus transportation. In this exercise, I observed the USC bus driver social interaction with the students during pickup and drop off. The driver appeared to be very focused on her task and picking up students, with an occasional return greeting but not initiating. Once the driver started driving, she appeared to be very focused on driving within the speed limit and not distracted by the students' conversations. The driver was very professional and responded to students' greeting but maintained her focus in getting students to their destination. I observed that the driver also was very much mindful when she received a radio call, that she only responded when she came to a complete stop. She appeared to be maintained very focused, and safety was appeared to be very obvious that she only spoke on the radio when she was at a stop. The driver drove to the designated location. She maintained the appropriate speed at all time, obeyed all traffic signs and stoplights. Even though the noise level on the bus was with students very interactive, she appeared to be very focused, not distracted at all, and was able to maintain real focus on getting us to our destination. The other thing that I noticed with the driver was how she was well in her seatbelt. She was secured. She made sure she made the appropriate utilize her turn signal as she approached each turn on the way. She avoided uh, any kind of distraction in terms of on the road if cars were zooming by her. She appeared to be very professional in the way she managed herself. And so, in terms of students' interaction, as we slowly arrived to our destination with regard to USC, once again, she maintained a very friendly observation of interaction with the students. The majority of the students just kind of walked past her and made no comment, but those who engaged her and said thank you, and she returned the greeting by saying thank you as well. So this observation was really interesting to see how an employee of USC and how she took this job. My perception is she took it very seriously. She was very professional, and yet at the same time, she was able to get us all to our destination in a very safe way. That is something that we noticed, and once again, the purpose of this observation was just to see within her work area, in terms of any recommendation or how I would reevaluate it. I can't see any correction that could be made. I think once again, she greeted the students as they came on. She didn't initiate it, but she was very cordial and returned greetings as students spoke to her. The other thing that I would say, as we got to our destination, she arrived. She wasn't distracted by any loud music, which was the other thing that I know she's kind of very mindful of. She did have music on, but it wasn't blasting and became a distraction by no means in the bus on our trip. The other thing too, I noticed that as once we arrived at our destination, we did have one of our students who was having difficulty getting off. She made sure that she took time. She didn't rush. Everybody had a chance to assist with that individual. And once we got off the bus, she made sure everyone was securely off the bus before closing the door. And she kind of stayed in that spot until such time. She arrived on time, and obviously got us to our destination on time. This was one observation that I thought was pretty. It was unique in that just seeing how she was in her element and did a very professional job at that. This is my observation in this exercise, and this is all I have at this point. And I will turn this in as soon as possible. Thank you.